Hello children, good morning. Today we are going to study the last lesson of history, that is ninth lesson, heritage management. Heritage management, in this lesson we are going to study four parts. First part, sources of history and their conservation and preservation. As we know that history is having three sources: written source, material source and oral source. So that sources, how to conserve and preserve, what necessary training is required to conserve and preserve that sources. So that we are going to study in first part. Second part, information about some museums of Europe and museums from India. Libraries and archives. So libraries also same, some libraries from western countries and some libraries from our India, their information, how the library management work is going, so that also we are going to study. Then last is given encyclopedia. So we are going to study the information about various encyclopedias through this chapter. Now first we will start the lesson. The sources of history and all history books that are available today are the results of the digital work of several historians. So today we are having several books, attractive books. So that is due to the hard work of the historians by using the digital technology. Now next, institutes like libraries, museum and archives conserve and preserve this uh, precious historical heritage. So we can find all the historical things that are preserved in libraries, museums and archives. They chose important specimens from the heritage collection and exhibit them. They also publish research journal, informative pamphlets, leaflet, posters, etc. So see students, here they says that the important specimens means what? Means these samples. So these important specimen samples from the heritage collection, they collect and they exhibit to show to the public. They also publish research journals. Journal means what, children? We have studied in this chapter in our ninth standard also. Journal means newspaper or magazine that deals with a particular subject or professional activity. So that is called journal. Leaflets means what? Leaflet, did you have the idea about the leaflets? So it is containing, leaflets are containing information or advertising advertising of something product or etc, and it is distributed free. So that are leaflet. Posters, we know that. Now we will study this next, the documents and the artifacts. So artifacts means an object made by human being, typically one of the cultural or historical interest. So here see, the documents and the artifact which are not exhibited but historically very important are stored in the museums and archives after completing necessary treatment for their conservation and preservation. So some documents or some artifacts which are very important, so that important artifacts, it is not allowed for the showing to the public, but it is kept secretly in the national museums or archives. But before keeping that object or article or artifact, some process is going on, it means for the conservation and preservation of that object. These documents and artifacts are made available to researchers as and whenever necessary. Libraries conserve and preserve many and manage the books. So these documents and artifacts, it is made available just to the researchers to complete their research, and then afterwards it is kept safely in the same place. So library is a place where we can find the variety of books, so properly manage books kept there. Now next we will study the sources of history and their conservation and preservation. Each step, like collecting the source of history, creating their record and indexes, exhibiting manuscript, old books and artifacts after completing necessary treatment, require very carefully handling and management. So students, sources of history, though any type of source, oral, material or written, so that sources, it historians they are collecting, that is very important task. After collection, you know, to maintain their records, then prepare the indexes, exhibiting manuscript, then afterwards these things, when it will done, when we will carefully handle the object or artifact or document, because because that documents are very old. Some documents are more than 100 years old, some documents are again older than that. So here we are going to study how to conserve and preserve. Means they are saying that if we want to keep the important sources available for the researchers, for the scholar person, for the historians, so conservation and preservation is very important task. So conservation and preservation department, they knew what type of process should be suitable for the object or document. So according to that they will take care of that thing. So here they are saying that it needs the people with specific skill. Only trained person who are duly qualified can take up these tasks. So all the management tasks, it is very important task. So that's why a skilled person who is having proper knowledge, who is having qualification in that field, so like that persons we handed over the responsibility. So oral sources, collecting and complying of the folk song and folk tales, etc. So folk song, folk tale, their collection, so that is the first thing. Next is in the oral sources, next classifying, analyzing and interpreting the completed material. Classify means what? Means what type of the source is it a folk song, is it OV, is it povada, means which category the oral source will come. So analyze it in interpreting the compliant material. Interpreting means what? Means explaining or describing in detail about the source. So next is given publishing the result of respective research. Now we are going to study what necessary training require for the oral sources. See here they said sociology and anthropology. So these two things are very important. Sociology means we know that the study of the society. Anthropology means what? The study of what makes us human. So that will come anthropology. Social psychology, mythological and linguistic. Mythologic means what? The myths related to god and goddess. Linguistics about various languages. Library science and information technology. History and research, history and historical research method, writing of research report and article. So these 6 points are very important, that are the necessary training of oral sources. Students, last year they have miss in the board exam, the question came, what are the written sources and what necessary training required for it. So that we are going to study. So that's why I am saying these necessary training of written source, oral source, material source, read it carefully. Now we are going to study the written sources. Collecting coins and copper plates with inscription on them, Documents like official records, personal correspondence and diaries, historical books, old books, manuscript, picture, photograph, etc. So these all are included in the written sources. Coins, because coins we find the inscription written, the date, name of the king, etc. Copper plates, we saw in our 5th standard, 6th standard, the copper plates and inscription on various languages on it. So again they are saying there are several documents like official record, personal correspondence means letters, etc., treaties, etc., and diaries, the king and queen or the famous personalities of history, so they were having the habit to write their personal diaries. Then picture, photograph, these all will include old book, historical books, that all will include in the historical sources. So collection is the first task. Number 2, completing necessary mechanical and chemical process of cleaning for conservation and preservation of the collected documents. So whatever documents are collected, whatever sources material are collected, so first historians they are doing cleaning of that art object, then afterwards that particular thing it should remain for long time, so that's why some chemical or mechanical process means suitable to the object, that process they are doing and conserving it for future generation. Next, ascertaining the historical value of collected documents. Ascertaining means making sure of the historical value of the collected documents, means really the document are valuable or not, is it really belong to a particular dynasty or not, so like that they are making sure of the historical value. Next, exhibiting selected documents, sometimes some documents are kept secretly in the government treasury and some documents are exhibit for the public. Publishing edited documents and research report, so publishing that edited document and then publishing the research report. So now necessary training, knowledge of script like Brahmi, Modi, Persian and their development. So the person those are working under this department, right, written sources of history, so that department, that people they should know various scripts like Brahmi, Modi, Persian, because earlier documents were written in that language, so it is very important if you are working under written sources departments, and knowledge of the script is very essential. Number 2, basic knowledge of social organizations and traditions, literature and culture, dynasties, administrative system, etc., of the past societies. So the person he should know the about the social organizations and traditions of the various ages, literature and culture of various times, different dynasties, Chol, Pandya, so like that, Maurya, so their dynasty, who came first, how many kings were there in particular dynasty, who were brave, who got fame, so like that information the person he should have. Then administrative system, what type of administrative system they were following, political system, how was their different policies which they have started, so these type of detailed information, detailed knowledge about the past that person should have. Next, knowledge of various schools and style of painting and sculptural art and history of their development. So knowledge of various schools means what, that time different art and means that was flourished like painting, sculptural art, so that arts information and their development means which king has given patronage to the particular art, which king has helped to flourish that art, etc. This also information is necessary. Knowledge of types of paper, ink and color, that is also very important, which type of paper found in particular period, which type of ink, by seeing the ink of that paper document, that historians they could identify the age and the name of that particular king and etc. Fifth one, knowledge of properties of various stones and metal used for inscription. So on the we have found many types of stamba, pillars. So that stones and metals, iron pillar, stone pillar. So what type of metals they, their properties, stone property, it should also verified. Then knowledge of the equipment and the chemicals used in various process of cleaning, conservation and preservation. So that is the most important, because as per the type of that source, means is it a copper plate, it is a coin, so what that particular thing is made, made of what. So as per that cleaning process should be there, means the object require which type of process, chemical process, mechanical process, means it should not damage to the original properties of that mineral or stone or etc. So that's why conservation and preservation, so for that necessary training should be there. Next, knowledge of various approaches of managing exhibitions in museum, galleries and information technology, that is also important, means you should know how to do the management when there are exhibitions of such type of sources, museum, galleries etc. Written writing research report and article, so that is the last training. So these all training the historians they are taking, those who want to work under this department. Now material sources of history, that we will study in tomorrow's session. Thank you very much.